Hello. Hi. Yeah. Um, Let me double check that the stream is good. And I got a sound. Oh, my headphones are not on. Great. All right. Hopefully I can now hear the stream. You guys can hear because I'm muted. I don't want to have double, the. Okay. All right. So we're good. I'm just going to turn off my headphones. I'm not going to have my headphones on for this reaction. Oh, reaction. Alrighty. Let me just go here and now go here. Hi. So, no headphones. I'm still using my phone as a lighting source because it is what it is. But, yeah. Let's get into the chapter. Like I promised yesterday, I was gonna stream today and I was gonna make sure that I did the chapter. I won't be able to do One Piece today though. I'll do it tomorrow for sure. You know how it is. I got a text from a few friends. They wanted me to go play this new game that got announced yesterday on the Game Awards. So why not? And I can definitely do One Piece tomorrow, but I want to get JoJo's out of the way today because it's been a long time since the chapter came out and I haven't reacted to it. But all right, let's get into it. So we have chapter 9, the owner of the lava rock. Also, I saw that we have a new color cover. I have to download that for the thumbnails and put it behind me. But I don't know if I'm gonna switch this because this is like the first volume cover, or you know what? I saw it vaguely. It was like Dragona and Jodio. I like it, so I'm gonna switch this for the new one. But alright, the JoJoLands, everything is okay. Yeah, okay. Hirigoraki 09, the owner of the lava rock. The missing luxury watch. Its location only the lava rock knows. The newest volume. Oh, this is volume 2 now. Weird. On sale December 19th. What? Oh, is this announcing that there's gonna be a new volume, or is this the new volume? I'm not sure. Unless like volumes is like multiple chapters in a row. That might be the case, but right. And of course, as we left it last time, we had Dragona and the dumbass in a bit of a pickle with the owner of the luxury watch store. They were getting interrogated about why one of the watches was just gone, and I assumed the watch had gone to Jodio, but the moment he opened up his little takeout bag, it turns out the heads of the cats are there. And we never actually got a name for the cats or their stand. I'm gonna assume it's Jungle Warfare because that was the name of the chapters, but who knows? All right, let's get into it. So we got Dragona, a phone call from mom. What? Jojo? Oh, I think this is the first time we've seen the mom like properly. Like we've seen her from behind in the first chapter, but I think this is the first time we've seen her. What was her name? She's a Joestar. Fudge. It was only mentioned once, so please forgive me if I don't remember her name. I don't know why I'm thinking Anne Marie. No. It was like two names. I remember it was like two separate short names, but alright. I tried calling Dragona, but he didn't pick up. So I went ahead and got on the bus. Where are you two right now? Okay, so I assume she means like, because we got the whole the bit about how everyone treats her well because they know Jody and Dragona, and that's how society works in Jody's eyes. So they're not with her right now because they are on the other island in Oahu. I think that's where they did the heist with Rohan, or that's where they heisted Rohan. But yeah, they're not there, so she was kind of worried. She called Dragona. Dragona didn't answer, and now she's calling Jodio. All right, we got Jodio. I told you. I told you. I did tell you this morning, didn't I, Mom? We're going to the island of Hawaii today. We're there now. Oh yeah, they. I thought they were in Oahu. Never mind. They're on Hawaii. Or Hawaii. I don't know. Just hanging out. Big bro is his cell phone's on airplane mode. Yeah, must be. He's off shopping now. We're waiting around for our flight home. Hey, you two aren't hanging around that Paco Labrantes, are you? You know he's the type to browbeat? Browbeat? I don't know what that means. Kids, he has power over, I don't know. Wait, he's the type to browbeat kids he has power over. I don't want you hanging around him, so I guess it's kind of like a manipulating or something like that. Is the stream working? Yes, it is working. Okay, so we're good. He was definitely in jail or something like that for a year, I'm pretty sure. That's a rumor I've heard anyways. So Paco might have gotten his stand in jail. Like Jolene. Huh? What do we want to eat for dinner tonight? That's what you're calling about? I'm busy right now. Just pick whatever you want, Mom. But Jodio, I don't want to pick, okay? Fine, how about chicken burritos? Ask Dragona for me, okay? Jodio is kind of worried. We have to take out box, and they're just looking around. Alright, the mom she should have a stand. She's a Joe star. But she seems a little bit of like an airhead, kind of like Susie Q. But, well. Oh, Paco. Who was it, Jodio? Yeah. They're just looking around. Yeah, got it. Mom, that's fine. It's okay. We'll be home by dinner time. Okay, I gotta go. I'll let Big Bro know. Jodio, which one of what? Which one? I'm just gonna say off. Which one of these folks did you get it from? So they think that whoever gave them the takeout bag, it was them that put the cat heads in there rather than the cat's head just appear there. We'll see. I'm still thinking it might be King Crimson because we have yet to see like an enemy stand from the past universe here. But alright. Although King Crimson by me too overpowered for the stance that these people have, but sure. Which one handed that package to you? It could have been... No, it couldn't have been that clerk at the counter. He's not close enough. Actually, I don't think there's any point in looking. You could definitely just pay off some rando to just hand somebody a bag. That is true. I mean, Jodio is making sense. This sort of move, Jodio, it's like something the Mafia would do. The Mafia? Oh boy. King Crimson. No. No, it's a move of somebody even lower than that. They're making a threat here, indicating their own personal code to us. They're... Yeah, I was kind of confused because like, I'm like, did Jodio say the Mafia thing? No, it was Paco. He just contradicted himself. Like, this is the kind of thing like the Mafia would do. We know. It has to be lower than them. Okay. They're making a threat here, indicating their own personal code to us. They're making it clear they have no interest in societal values by showing that despite being the cat's owner, they don't have the least bit of love for them. I mean, of course, some people use pets, like pets as, tools. Like there's people that train monkeys to steal things. It doesn't mean that they care for them. They just use them. People use people too, so. God damn it. They're watching us the whole time, weren't they? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Especially for Rohan Sensei. They were probably keeping an eye on him since even before he came to that Hawaii villa or that lava rock. So whoever is after them, it's not from Hawaii. It's someone from maybe Japan? For the lava rock? You think that lava rock belonged to this person to begin with? Maybe Rohan stole it from someone. Maybe Rohan stole it as a part of someone. Yes, I am still implying that the lava rock might be a part of a rock human, but the lava rock, now that you mention it, there was a map on that iPad next to the pool. Okay, something new. I just glanced at it real quick and didn't really think about it. But yeah, there was definitely a map. There was a map of some sort of mountainous terrain here on Hawaii, and it had a mark on it. The place it had marked. Why is there a coma there? The place it had marked. There's gotta be an origin for these lava rocks. Maybe that location was an important place. CB mountain maps. It's just a topographic map. There's literally nothing to go by here, sadly. So it's mountains. Hey, what did we do here, Jodio? This is messed up. Yeah, we need to call those two back out of the store. Except they're kind of stuck right now because something happened to the watch. No, not that. I'm talking about this warning. If we don't give this person back the lava rock, we're done for. And Jojo looks back. Do they... Wait, yeah, I think the dumbass and Bergona still have the lava rock. I thought maybe the owner took it back and that's why the watch disappeared. Because it went to the owner rather than staying with them. But... Oh no, wait, never mind. Bergona had it under his like little symbol here, right? Under that. Because that they were putting like attention to it in the last chapter. I remember. Our job was to steal the $6 million diamond, right? Nothing else. As long as we bring that back, we're okay. That lava rock is something we just happened to get involved with along the way. So Paco wants to give up the lava rock, but technically speaking, that lava rock is way more valuable than the freaking diamond. Because the diamond is just $6 million flat, and you take like a huge cut on that. Like, I think they're only making 30,000, 35,000 if I remember correctly. So they're not making that much money from it. The lava rock is definitely going to give them more money. So they're going to get the 35,000 from the diamond and then just whatever else they get. So it's too much for us to handle at this point. We should just give it back. Although technically speaking, he's right because they're just like petty criminals. So like they don't do high level crime. But who knows? Maybe Jodio becomes the boss of a mafia, just like his counterpart in the original universe, which would be Giorno. Like clearly, Jodio is Giorno in this scenario. But alright, hey Jodio, you know Paco, you should really make up your mind. There comes a time when if you don't make a clear choice one way or the other, you can't move forward. That is true. What? Or like what? First, that lava rock. I don't know where, but it was Rohan Sensei who found it. It never belonged to this person. Okay, makes sense. That I'm sure of. Rohan Sensei was in the middle of investigating what the lava rock was. He didn't know when we had met him. He was still figuring it out. What? Wait, I got confused. Rohan Sensei was in the middle of investigating what the lava rock was. He didn't know when we had met him. He was still figuring out. Okay, so he means that he didn't know what the lava rock was. He just knew what the properties of it were, like what it could do, but he didn't know what it was. Rock human. So this person was watching Rohan Sensei, and if they were watching, then that means they also don't know anything about what the lava rock does. Is this one of those things where like stand users might meet each other by fate or something like that? Everyone's destined to like go towards the rock if you're close by or something. So it ain't their rock. They expect us to give it back to them. Get real. And also, I promised Rohan Sensei that if we couldn't get on the plane to Oahu, then I crush that lava rock and throw it into the sea. So yeah, Jodio's like, bro, we are either leaving with the lava rock or leaving without the lava rock. There's no in between. We're not giving it back. We're not giving it to whoever the fuck is threatening us. Just forget about it, Paco. Get your shit together. This kid is 15. You're like 19. Come on. Those words hold the same weight for them. I'm sure they don't want to lose it. They'll have to be careful if they want to try and mess with us. So they're implying that the person heard what Jodio said, but the only thing that might have been near there were the cats. The cats couldn't speak. Unless for some reason, no, because they don't have a physical stand, and the physical stand would be the only thing that could speak. I don't know how maybe Rohan's house is bugged or something. Man, hold on. Are you saying you're not gonna hand the lava rock over? No, it's way more valuable than the freaking diamond. Pago is a little slow. We know this. Like, we know this. He made the dumbass look smart. He's just a little bit slow. But if we do, they'll take the diamond also. It's not like they'll just leave us alone after. Yeah, you're probably gonna end up dead anyways, if they really wanted it. If this really is the mafia, you can bet they won't be leaving any witnesses. We wouldn't make it home. The position we're in right now, we're not just some mangy burglars or smugglers. We need to make up our minds about it. I'm still trying to figure out if this mafia is like a mafia from Hawaii or like a mafia from Japan. Because it might be the Yakuza rather than the Italian mafia we're dealing with this time. But alright. But we can move forward, Paco. Paco's just losing his shit. Come on, man. You know this artist? Okay, that's just a picture of Pink Dark Boy. Kishiba Rohan did this. Oh, this is JoJo talking. Kishiba Rohan did this. I don't know much about him myself, but this is hand-drawn with ink. So yeah, that's a box cutter. What? So yeah, that's a box cutter, a ballpoint pen, my house keys, bug spray, sunglasses, gloves, and an antiviral mask. My phone, my driver's license, some caramel, a charm, and some eye drops. My plane ticket, my pocket tissues, a bottle of carton Charlemagne, white wine, and a 2020 Batard Montrechet. Batard Montrechet, I think. Wine. Okay, so I think we switched scenes from, because it was weird. Like, they were explaining this whole thing up here, and then all of a sudden we're back in the story. But Dragona's like, huh? Wine? I think this might be the dumbass's back. Dragona, the dumbass, and that's all I got on me. The wallet and the diamond are mine. See, we ain't got no watch. Huh? And this is the security guard, I think. Where did you hide it? It's in Dragona's little thing right there. It's okay. They're just shuffling around looking for it. I mean, there's a watch right there. Dragona, the dumbass. Seriously, where did it go? Who's monologuing here? Did that wristwatch move? Like it walked by itself? I think there's a Dragona because they're focusing on her. But I thought Dragona figured out it was in this little thing. I don't know. But also, why was it only one of them? I touched all 4 of those luxury watches to the lava rock. Maybe it was the most valuable one, so it only picks one. So why did only one of them disappear? Why are 3 of them still on their tray? I did the same thing to all of them. So, oh no. It's Dragona had the lava rock in there. Okay. So it's not the watch. All right. I see it right there. I did the same thing to all of them. So then what about that one was different from the other 3? Or unlike you carefree brats, I have a responsibility to uphold when walking around the store. A responsibility to my family and to the company headquarters in New York. Maybe the other 3 watches were fake and that was like the only real one. Maybe. What did you 2 do? I'm going to notify the police. I mean, you could call them, but huh? Everyone's like, huh? Someone's, what? Hey, hold a sec. We've got a flight to catch soon. We didn't do anything. What are they? Oh, the guy's calling. He's like, whisper. He's calling the police. Alright. Although at this point they have no real evidence, so they have no reason to like hold them because they emptied their pockets. They emptied everything, so they're like, sorry, I don't know if that was heard on the thing, but like they just emptied their pockets and they were like, all right, I don't have anything. Unless they assume they just put it up some kind of cavity that we're not going to talk about on the stream, but that would be strange because they sat down. So, wait, did I miss something? Oh no, we're just switching. Right. Hey, can you even actually do that? We can tell the police you were illegally detaining us, you know? Yeah. Huh? I'm 18 and he's 17. All we did was sit on a couch and drink some drinks. Isn't that right? What do you think you're doing treating us like suspects with no human rights and locking us in here? Yeah, that's right. You guys are the one doing the crime. They are technically right, I think. And the whole watch being lost thing, it's only you guys that are claiming that. Yeah, we didn't know about we didn't know shit about that. Why is it that much just like posing? Alright, and now this dude is just hiding his phone. Your head is shaped kind of weird, my guy. Alright. It kind of reminds me of Pesci. He has no neck. Like, yeah, he literally has no neck. He's just Pesci, but as a convenience, like a watch store owner, I guess, or manager. Jargona, dumbass. Alright, fine. Let me say this. As a person responsible for this store, I'll make you a promise. The two of you are of course free to leave at any time, but only after we've seen that there's nothing on the recording. Okay? Yeah, Jargona's just looking up. Alright? There are 4 cameras in this room alone. That includes one directly above the table, and the videos are all stored in the cloud. So no matter what sort of trick the two of you pulled, you better cough up that watch post haste, you shitty small time crooks. Alright, Pesci. Alright, so it depends, right? Like, we don't know. Wait, actually, we do know. Because way back in Rohan's house, with I think it was a diamond. The diamond literally teleported from being in Dragona's hand to a cup that was in a table. That, as far as we can tell in the manga, because you know we don't have actual time frames. It's not like the diamond moved over there; it just disappeared and appeared. So, even if they saw something in the cameras, I don't think they would just see I don't think they would see the watches slowly inching away, because I think it just moves really fast or like instantly teleports. So, I kind of want to see that myself. Yeah, they're like, okay, at least I want to see how that works. We're innocent, but I gotta wonder what's on there. Whisper, 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 whisper. Okay, they're just giving them a tablet. First, the door. It's not locked. In fact, it's open right now. What? What are they pointing at? Okay. So you see this video from the camera above the table? Everyone is acting surprised in it, yes? That's because there are only 3 watches on the tray. So, the one other watch that was on the tray, where has it gone? So, no need to delay it any longer. Let's rewind the video and see just how exactly it disappeared. Dragona, dumbass. They're looking at the video. I think that's just the actual video. So, like, the shading kind of looks like the video, not what they're doing right now. So, alright. Stop right there. Alright, boom. Your right hand is above the table. It's at this point that the number of watches on the table goes back to 4. Right? Oh, what? There. But the video doesn't show the moment the watch goes missing. Shopkeeper, your shoulders are creating a blind spot for the camera. Oh, right. Oh yeah. Technically they are over the watch. But like look at this. Dragona and the dumbass are just like this. Arms crossed, looking back. So there's like no real way they could have just taking it, as far as like a normal human being would assume. But alright, we got Pesci here. You can't see a thing on the video. It doesn't show anything. Then shall we take a look at camera number 2, the one above the door? It has that scene recorded at an angle from the right. Alright, so this is the camera. Your legs are looking kind of weird, my dude. Dragona touches it. Dragona-chan. What happened? Okay, so there's 4 right here, and now there's 3. Oh, it went. Is that the actual watch right there? It just went into Dragona's like little wrist thing. Sometimes I just forget words. I'm sorry, but what do we call that? Bracelets, I guess. Into Dragona's bracelets. Huh? Doom, doom, doom. Ah! How did you not notice that was there, Dragona? How did you not notice? Like, what? What are you talking about? Like, it's in your hand. Like, you have a bracelet, but it also should be like some metal things. Just how did you not notice it? Huh? You're kidding. The watch went under my wrist? How? That can't, no. That can't be right. I don't know anything about this. Dragona and wait, I was right. The watch is in Dragona's little freaking I don't know what you call that. The button, the huge button, I guess. Dragona's surprised, and yeah, the watch, what I guess it's just it directs things towards the actual lava rock itself. So in this instance, it moved the watch closer to the lava rock. With the diamond, it moved the diamond closer to the lava rock. But no, because who was holding the lava rock at the time? I think it was Jojo. Jojo had it in, I don't know. Dragona. Oh, it's smooth operators. Smooth what? Smooth operators? No way. How? How could the watch have gone to my chest? How? It's in my pendant pocket along with the lava rock. So that's what you call it? Pendant pocket? Alright. It's kind of weird that the stand got triggered. And why is the little stand just holding the It reminds me of Jolene in Part 6 when Gas forces her to like bench press bucks. It just kind of looks like I was like holding the freaking rock. Dragona confused. You please move to that side of the room and step back. Okay, so he's moving the dumbass because she's like, okay, the dumbass didn't do anything, but we know Dragona did something. Dragona chan? It was, I see. When you were pretending to put one of the watches back on the tray, you used a technique where you hooked the watch band on that bracelet in order to pick it up and carry it away. Quite a well-planned... What? Quite a well-planned malevolent act. But you could actually test if the wristwatch, like, what does he call it? The wristwatch? No, the bracelet, yeah. So, like, you could test it if, like, the bracelet is, like, stringy. And that's the only way it could go under the watches. Because if it's solid, then it would be way too hard to be able to, like, perch the watch into it and be able to lift it. Alright. Dumbass. Me? I hit it on the back of my pendant. On my pendant myself. But I didn't have any memory of using smooth operators to do any of that. I don't remember using my stand at all. Okay, so this is even weirder. So like the lava rock is like forced Dragona to use a stand. This kind of just goes into the whole like the lava rock might actually have a personality of its own. And because it was in Dragona's, it was being touched by Dragona, then that means it forcibly used Dragona's stand. It just seems really weird, but alright. What is this? Just a cup of tea and a diamond? Ah. Oh no, there's a flashback. That was Clutter. Me. I moved it. So then that whole thing with the cup back at the Rohan estate, that was also something I did unconsciously. Oh, okay. So the lava rock somehow controls stands. It reminds me of Silver Chariot Requiem. The first Requiem stand we saw in part 5, where like you switch bodies and you still had your stand, but if you wanted to attack Silver Chariot, you would your own stand would attack you. So it's similar to that, where like it controls your stand without you knowing it, which is actually kind of dangerous. Like, or it might be that the rock has a stand of their own because they are a rock human. Okay, okay, I read all this. So next, we need to know where you hid the luxury watch. We've already investigated all of your possessions, but we've yet to do a body check on you. It seems we'll need to check every last inch of you. It seems we'll need to check every last inch of your person. What is it with this mankind just putting Dragon in really shitty positions? Like the first chapter with the freaking cops and all this. But right, let's see how they get away from this. The band got caught. The band got caught in my bracelet and I pulled it towards me. Begin the examination. Ugh. Yeah, don't touch me. My pendant has a dragon pattern, so it's a charm for me. Hey, don't just start touching me like that. Alright, so... And it actually does have a pocket. Alright. I thought it was just like the thing and it fell there. It's not like I didn't think it actually had a pocket. But apparently it does. Huh? What is a stone? Where's the watch? Why isn't it there? And don't ask me where it is. I don't know. Okay. This is getting weird. I'm gonna assume the Rock used smooth operators to move the watch again. Where's the watch? Hey, hold on. Where do you hide it? Hey, folks, sorry to butt in when you're in the middle of all this, but shopkeeper, I think you got caught in your shoelace there. Ain't that the wristwatch you're looking for? Huh? And now it's just the watch is just on his shoe. Ah, what? It's in my how? How did it get there? In my shoelaces. So wait a second. Did the shopkeeper? No, because the person touching it is the security guard. I thought maybe the shopkeeper touched the stone, the lava rock, and then the watch came back to him. But I guess it's again the rock has a mind of their own, like a mind of its own. Like literally, it's now just giving the watch back because it knows that Dragon is gonna get in trouble. So I would rather just give it back than just cause more issues. But all right. Right. What happened? What? So he went to try and touch it, and now the watch is just doing a Beyblade. It's doing a Beyblade. It's just it hit someone's foot. Oh, be careful! And I just went out the door. Like halt. It stopped right at the door. You try and touch the door, and it just keeps going. Pinball machine. All right. It just keeps going. Don't do anything foolish. Just wait until it stops moving. Look, it's heading for the elevators. That's a $100,000 item. What the hell is going on? What the hell's going on here? Usagi, I'm not doing anything right now. Oh, okay. Customers, you have my sincerest apologies. I dishonor you and belittle you with my utterly baseless accusations. This was a complete blunder on my part. What is said in the were utterly shameful. I was so rude to you. I don't know how I could ever begin to apologize. Give them the watch for free. Kind of like Milagro Man. I don't know how best to explain this, but you see, this product, because of its top class qualities, the band is somewhat slippery. I suppose it's too shiny, clean, and fresh. So fresh and so clean. God damn it. So the excuse here is that the reason why I was doing a full Beyblade impersonation was because the band is super slippery. Like, and it just fell on the ground, tonked, it hit. She's doing it again. Oh, don't kick it, calm down, don't do anything foolish. And I think they're just like, what the fuck? Let's just leave. Just dumbass, they're gonna just get out of there. Like it's not worth the hassle. But alright. They still have the lava rock. What do we do? Should we just leave Dracona-chan? Yeah, guess that's what we'll do. Dracona's looking back, and then they're just messing around with the frigging with the watch. It may take some time, but that silly spectacle of them chasing after it will keep going for a while. More customers will come, and eventually that watch, maybe not even here on the island of Hawaii, will come back to this lava rock. That $100,000 watch will come back to me. Okay. Alright, I get it. So it might not be an immediate thing, but eventually the watch is gonna come back to her. I hope this happens like 10 chapters down the line, like 20 chapters down the line. The watch finally shows up in some random like enemy stand user, and we go like, oh, you remember the freaking watch? Yeah, like it's now here. That would be cool. But I think just a little. I think just a little. I'm beginning to understand this lava rock. It happened unconsciously for me, and for the shopkeeper and the guards too. But through people's emotions and connections, these things that are worth money, the lava rock, are sure to eventually come back. Hey, Dragonashan, that shopping trip sure was fun, huh? You know, with just you and me. Hey. The fuck is? I'm still questioning if Usagi is into Dragona for some reason. Alright. So it uses people's emotions. I guess we have to continue seeing how the lava rock works. So it's just like everything in JoJo's, it's not just super simple. So it probably has a mind of its own. It can control other people's stance. It can control their like emotions, I guess, because they kept kicking the freaking the watch even though they knew it was just gonna slip away. It's just so weird. But alright, Dargona's looking to the side. We should cherish that. What? Don't let go of it. What are you talking about, dumbass? And who are these people? So basically, we're back with the bag. Oh man, we really gotta call back those two in the store, especially with them having lava rock on them. Someone's serving some food. Sorry, I took so long. I had to go on a bit of a what? Wait a minute. Sorry, I took so long. I had to go on a bit of a trek, Jojo. Jojo's like, what the fuck? They said they sold out. Wait, the person that Jojo was talking about wasn't. Well, the person Jojo was talking with wasn't Paco. They said they sold out of chicken burritos around noon. So I went to that shop over there and had them fry us up some abalones that were raised in the deep sea. Man, I really wanted to eat some of the chicken here raised up in the mountains here in Hawaii. Jojo, who have you been talking to? I don't remember the name. There's a stand in part 3 is one of the Egyptian gods. It's Oingo Boingo. It's, I know one of them has Toph, which is the book, which is the thing that predicts the future. And I forgot who the other one was. Atom? Should I even Google it? You know what? I'm gonna Google it. Give me a sec. This is just a real quick. JoJo's Oingo Boingo. Not the song. Okay, not. So this is Boingo apparently. I need Oingo. Yep, Oingo. Oh, Num. Kunum. Something like that. KHNUM. Kunum. Yeah, it's just a stand that allows you to switch your appearance. I'm not hearing anything weird. You guys probably heard Shy Lily's voice because that's what I have for over a GX in the background. But yeah, so is it Kunum like the stand that allows you to change your appearance, or it might be a completely new stand? All right. Wait, there's two Pacos now. Paco 1, Paco 2. Jojo's like, huh? What? Jojo? You're just looking back to the other Paco, and this Paco is just being torn apart. It kind of looks like Mr. Wu, like the way Mr. Wu could separate himself into like tiny rock pieces, and he was a rock human, and somehow that was a stand. His name was Mr. Wu, his stand was Mr. Wu, and his whole gimmick was that he turned into pieces. It gave us one of the weirdest freaking pieces of information in the entirety of JoJo's. He decided to go up. I'm not gonna. If you've read part 8, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that shit was weird. This Paco is just crumbling away. Alright. Okay, new character maybe, or it might be like it might be changing. I think it might be changing to Jodio. Okay, so we got Paco, Jodio, and this person is just completely disappearing. Jojo's confused. Who the hell is that? Okay, that's not gonna work anyways. I thought if Paco didn't see the fake Paco, maybe this dude was gonna change into Jodio and be like pretending as two Jodios and be like, hey, you have to attack him because he's the wrong Jodio. But no. I guess this is just a completely new person. If we don't get a name, I'm just gonna call him Gara because you know Gara in Naruto has a freaking sand shield. And this, it kind of looks like that. So who the hell is that? So you won't get the lava rock back, even after I went and gave you a chance before you knew too much. Alright. Is that a knife? And the knife kind of attacks Jodio. Jodio falls back, there's blood, and now Jodio is just falling with his neck being cut. I'm assuming it's not gonna be too deep. But the owner launches a surprise attack. Why do they keep calling the person the owner? And we can kind of see the way the person is supposed to look like. They have longer hair than Paco. Or no, Paco already has long hair. I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to wait until next chapter to figure out what they look like. They have a sword. Okay, what could it be? Maybe a Toga-like character where like if you cut someone and you like consume their blood, you can transform into them. Like Toga Himiko from My Hero Academia, like that villain. I don't really know what else it could be because like so far from we can see, the stand power is to transform into other people. And the only stand that I remember having a blade like that, apart from like Silver Shard, we had Soft Machine, I think. Was it Soft Machine? Yeah. No, the other one I'm thinking is Littlefinger. Littlefinger is the one that made you smaller. But Soft Machine was the one that just made you, you know, like kind of like a balloon. It was quite literally the first enemy stand that appeared in part 5. Because you had Bruno and then they went on the boat and then Soft Machine showed up. I think it's Soft Machine. This is one of those things where I had to Google again. Google, please help me, JoJo part 5. Soft Machine. Did I get it right? Yeah, I got it right. So Soft Machine. The localized name is Tender Machine. Goddamn, localized names. But all right, so yeah, so it's not a Soft Machine. It's probably just gonna be that. It's gonna be a stand that if you cut someone and you like consume their blood, or like if you have their blood, you can trigger this transformation. The question is, how did they get Paco's blood then? Or the knife might just be a gimmick and it might not actually be you know, part of the stand itself. It might just be like this might be one of the quote-unquote the new squadra, the new assassins for the mafia, when their power is just transforming into other people and then using that little knife to just kill them real quick and then leave. It could be that, so the knife might just have nothing to do with the stand itself. But we'll see. Definitely the next chapter is gonna have the name of the stand, at least. But alright. Let's just go next. There you go. Thank you to the translation team for translating the chapter, as always. I appreciate you guys. What do we think of the chapter? Let me just see if I can just go like this so we can at least have a look at that. It's a bit complicated. So the start was just Jodio telling Paco, get your shit together, except it wasn't Paco. So I can forgive him for not actually, you know, being smart at that point, because it wasn't really Paco. And but yeah, it was just Jodio definitely wants to keep the lava rock. That was the whole point of the start of the chapter, just to point out, oh yeah, Jodio definitely understands the value of this thing and the like what it can give them in the future. middle part was just like ending the whole store thing, vaguely explaining what the lava rock does. Like once again, just complete vague explanation. It's like, oh yeah, a little, just getting little details. It's like it probably has a mind of its own. It can control your own stand without you knowing. It can control other people's emotions. Just sprinkling in those details, which is the way Araki does things. And what else? But yeah, just the end of the chapter figuring out Paco is not actually Paco. It's whoever the new enemy is, the owner. Although we figure out already they're not the owner because Rohan is the one that found it. So I don't know why they keep calling the person the owner when they're not the owner. I don't know. It might be a weird translation thing. It might just be something else. But it was a good chapter anyways. It was kind of surprising, the whole Paco thing. I wish they stopped doing the thing with Dragona where like they always put Dragona in weird situations like that, but it is what it is. It was, the whole store thing was kind of funny, and I guess they're now exiting, and we're gonna have the four of them fighting against whoever this is. It's kind of weird because now everyone's on a disadvantage. Like every single part so far, whenever you had a fight, it tended to be 1v1. But now, I mean, at least you have Paco and Jodio fighting this person, unless Jodio is apparently out of commission now because of the cut in his neck. So Paco might be the one that has to fight him. Who knows? That's fun to speculate, but we'll have to see. The chapter is in like 9 days. Yeah, 9 days. 2 weeks. So not next week, the one after. But all right. I'll see you guys then. I want to make sure that I actually stream on the day the chapter drops, not like almost a month later. But all right, we'll do that. And I have to wrap things up because I have to go play whatever that game was. I will see you guys tomorrow for the One Piece chapters. I have like a few of them that I have to read, so it's not like it's just gonna be one chapter. I think it's gonna be like 4 or 5 chapters back to back that I haven't read. But all right, I'll see you guys then. I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate any comments, likes, subscriptions, anything like that. I'm still really awful at YouTube outros, but I do this for fun, so it is what it is. But yeah, I still don't have an ending screen for my stream, so I will see you guys tomorrow.